No, no. Sorry, buddy.
Good day.
Now, let us grab a mint.
Alexander takes a mint.
And... oh, first we must speak with him.
Excuse me, merchant, but the ferryman mentioned that you might have a magic map of the land of the Green Isles.
Why, as a matter of fact, I do. I keep it under the counter. It's been gathering dust so long that I nearly forgot about it. It was quite a few years ago, you see. The estate of a wealthy wizard fell into my hands when he died. It was useless magical junk mostly, which reminds me, I've still got some things of his in the back that I need to dump out. Anyway, the magic map was the one true treasure in the lot. The wizard was quite old and feeble and had enchanted the map to aid in traveling. It is said that one need only desire to be on an island depicted on the map to find oneself there. It is a very valuable map, as you can imagine. Unfortunately, no one is interested in traveling these days. It is far too dangerous with the current state of the kingdom.
What would you take for the map?
I would normally want something magic in return, but since I am hardly overrun with prospective buyers, I would be willing to take anything of equal value in exchange.
And that is where we hand him
If
this.
Alexander wants to...
Would you be willing to take my family ring in exchange for the magic map?
Daventry, are you a king then?
No, that's my father, King Graham. I'm just Alexander.
Well, Prince Alex, she is a beautiful ring. Are you sure you can part with such a unique family heirloom?
The ring does mean a lot to me. I didn't always have a family, you know. Still, it is only gold. There are more important things at stake now.
Then you now own a magic map, Prince Alex. I will keep your ring out of sight for a few days. If you find anything else of great value in your travels, you can come back for your ring. I would hate to see it melted down for gold. Ah, and a warning about the map. It will only operate when you are out in the open and within sight of the sea. The limitation has something to do with the teleport spell ingredients. You might try the beach.
Thank you. You are very kind. And I'll remember about the map.
Suddenly, the old man in the concealing cloak sneaks past Alexander, and with a sneaky dart of his hand, steals a mint from the candy jar. The old man stuffs the mint into his mouth and wobbles unsteadily out of the pawn shop.
Seconds later.
Master! I followed Prince Alexander as you wished. From the pawn shop owner, he just abstained, just reprieved. He just got a magic map. You fool! You've been eating those mints again. I ordered you to stop that. Yes, Master. Now, what is this about a magic map? With the map, Prince Alexander can travel anywhere as quickly as I can. I thought I took care of the only means of travel. By my scimitar, I can't have him stirring things up now. Get a hold of yourself and listen carefully, Shamir. Go to the other islands and tell them...
Did you notice the particular lamp? That's important for later. There's a nightingale. Why don't we play our nightingale?
Alexander winds the mechanical nightingale and places it on the ground. The mechanical nightingale sings a sweet, tinny tune. The real nightingale in the tree cocks her head and listens intently. The nightingale flies to a lower branch and looks at Alexander curiously, as if she were deciding that this human might not be so bad.
So this is indeed Sing Sing, so we are going to give it this.
Alexander holds out the love poem to the nightingale, hoping that she perhaps is the nightingale that Jalo spoke of, and that she might be able to take the words of love to her mistress, Cosima. The nightingale swoops down and grabs the poem. She flies off towards the castle, perhaps to Cosima?
Sing Sing, what have you found? A scrap of paper? Oh, this is no mere bit of paper, but words of love. Who sent this? It must have been Abdul. Oh, Sing Sing, will he never give up? You must be careful, pretty bird. Stay away from Abdul. I don't trust him so close to you. Now go.
The little bird returns to her branch without the poem. Alexander wishes he knew what happened to his message of love.
Well, we know, and that is more than enough.
Alexander sorts through the odds and ends that the pawn shop owner dumped into the pot. Magic exploding gum wrappers, a shattered crystal ball, a cracked wand, a fake thumb. Near the bottom, Alexander finds a little glass bottle labeled ink. It appears to be empty, but Alexander decides to take it anyway. You never know when a small bottle will come in handy.
Now, it is time to leave this aisle for the first time. What is in store, I think you might enjoy. That the game opens up a little bit here. Only after 36 minutes of play, that's not bad at all. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we only need one more. And if you're wondering,
pulls out his magic map. Alexander feels a
we'll know in a
strange
minute when we go over
sensation.
here. I'm going to turn off the speech for a bit here. It's annoying me a little when it narrates everything. Oh, excuse me. I do apologize. Burping is not necessary. The rocks are too heavy to be moved. Alexander picks the flower, and is startled by its hideously strong skunk-like odor. For a moment, he can smell nothing else. Alexander takes the feather. There appears to be something etched into the face of the cliff. Alexander decides to go closer. Ignorance kills, wisdom elevates. Rise. Alexander stares with wonder. That's quite a way to welcome a guest, if indeed it is a welcome. This is designed to keep people from climbing the mountain. I will show you later when we do come back here. It's just, while we're here, why not activate the first one? It never needs to be activated again. I want to go to the Isle of Beast, but we can't yet. So, we're going to go to the Isle of Wonder. Now, let's not go to either place yet. Let's just stay here and talk to this oyster. Yeah, I gotta talk to him first. Oh, jeez. Let me turn on the speech again.
What's wrong with your mouth?
No offense, but it hurts too much to talk.
Okay, so you got to hear him talk a little. That's what I was trying to get. He kind of sounds like Huey, Dewey, or Louie. I wonder if I'll get hit with a copyright infringement because that's what they'll think it is. Rah. I'm not gonna have the voice acting read this, and I'm not gonna read it either. This is nonsense. Oh, you see that? Blah 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 blah. Got it. Alright. Let me just double check here. 4, 5. Okay. Oh, but wait. I have to do this. Caught it just in time. Very nice.
5 fierce guards on the isle we be. Watch for a foreign band, said he, with ears and nose, tongue, hands, and eyes. Its nature cannot be disguised. If mad it be, then mad it dies.
Ah.
Old Tom Troll, smell your smell. Do that which you do so well.
Okay. We need...
Alexander holds the flower of stench out to the gnome with the jumbo nose.
Tom Troll I am, that's all I'll be. My nose knows all on land and sea. A flower of stench has washed ashore. A flower 'tis all, and nothing more. Listen, hark you, Grovenor. Do your duty as you swore. With your ears, please tell us more.
Nightingale.
Alexander winds the tin nightingale and plays it for the gnome with the monumental ears.
I would figure that the winding would give it away, Alexander, but no. Not at all. Grover Nora was amused.
A nose is not a way to spy. My ears cannot be told a lie. A nightingale is all there be. No man is near, and so say me. Taste, Rump, that we might know whether friend or whether foe.
Alexander holds the mint out for the gnome with the gigantic mouth.
Grump knows a tasty treat. It matters not what others bleat. No danger is this one so sweet.
2 left.
Gilly, use your hands. Is it beast or is it man?
I guess what they're saying here would be hints, but I never really had a
Alexander
problem.
holds the rabbit foot out for the gnome with the huge hands.
Be all you mad? What aileth thee? A bunny can't trill merrily. A hare does not at all taste sweet. A rabbit here is all we greet. Old Bill Batter, never fatter. Vision can resolve this matter. Look you now and end this chatter.
Alexander pours the contents of the empty-looking ink bottle over himself.
By all that's beauteous, fair, and sightly, 4 morons do I sleep with nightly. There's nothing there at all, I say. Enough of this. Let's now away.
And so, the leftovers from another King's Quest, if you were paying attention.
Alexander did it. He's fooled the guards.
That was left.
Alexander doesn't want to taste. Alexander picks up the object floating in the water. Alexander.
It has words written on it, blah, blah, blah. Where are you going? So anyway, that was left over from, I believe, number 5, where his father rescued him in Kasima. Okay, Alexander, stop being a dumbass. There we go. So let's look here.
Wow. Hiya, gorgeous. Oh, what a luscious-looking hunk of flesh you are.
Whoa.
Thank you, I guess. Who are you?
How charming of you to pretend not to know. I'm Black Widow, of course. The femme fatale of all femme fatales. Know what I mean? You know, I was just thinking it was time I found my 50th, another husband. It would be quite a horror, an honor to have me as a bride. Just look at my beautiful weaving. It's so light, so delicate. You'll never want to leave my little nest.
It is a lovely web, but my heart is elsewhere, I'm afraid.
Oh, drat! The loss is yours. I'm sure you'll change your mind once you consider the advantages.
We're just gonna pull this.
Touch that thread!
Alexander snatches the scrap of parchment, curious to see what's written on it.
Love.
The wind blows the scrap of paper from Alexander's hand, but he remembers what it said well enough.